Hello, everybody. Welcome to Raw Cards Are Us. It's your boy RFJ, and today we're gonna be opening some Obsidian Flame Booster Bundle. I think it comes with a promo card in there too. So let's get on that. And I'll be talking some talking points today that I want to talk about that's going on in the world today. Trump 2024, baby. That's I can speak for me personally. Redster wants Trump. Everybody else I can't speak for, but for sure, me personally and Redster, I know want Trump 2024 and some bullets. And I don't know if he's 66. I think he likes Trump, but just I'm just speaking on me, not the whole group right here. But I'm wearing this Trump hat because the way I've been seeing people get treated wearing this Trump hat, and there's gonna be a lot of talking points I'm speaking today while opening this cards. Just because I know it's important in the world today. You can even see little kids, which I'm gonna show you a video mid opening the cards of the little kid speaking straight facts, and because I feel like kids are more innocent and they can see the evil that's happening in the world today too. And I'm a kid at heart, just like I'm opening these cards right now. I can see the evil that's happening in the world today too. And I'm just gonna be talking about my point of view, my you know what I mean, my world point of view right now. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you think Trump is gonna be good for America in the future, or do you think Biden is gonna be good for the future? Because right now, currently, Biden has it's what you've done and not what you say. And Donald Trump, you might not like what he says, but it's what he's done. His track record, his receipts, everything that he always proves has been good for American people and the middle class. Whereas I can see right now that the Biden administration is completely trying to destroy the middle class, and our borders are totally open. And I just want to make sure Americans here are protected. And a lot of Americans are getting attacked left and right. I've been seeing kids getting killed too by migrants coming from over and getting jailed. So there's a real problem with flood immigration coming into our gates, and that's not right. And that's why I want Donald Trump back, because he's gonna close those borders. That's his main thing, and that's not right. How this administration is just letting us go to hell. But again, I'm gonna have some more talking points while opening cards. Raw cards are us. It's us versus them, and who's them? A corrupt totalitarian. I can't say it right now. A little tongue twister, but you know what I'm saying. A corrupt tyrant government, and Trump calls it out just like he sees it. That's why California for Trump, baby. Woo! And but when we're wearing this hat, guys, we have to show the utmost respect for every American and everybody. We have to be the best. We have to be great. If we want greatness, we have to be the greatness that we want in America. Don't be a piece of shit out there. Excuse my language. Just like these other people, you know what I mean? We have to be better than that. We have to be men of God. That's what I am first and foremost, a man of God. And I want to save America. I have it, and I want to. I'm gonna be talking about the Maui fires too. More key points. So let's get into it. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna be opening this Obsidian Flame and just hitting talking points. Like the main talking point I'm gonna be talking about is Maui, the Maui fires. Maui fires. Oh man, when I saw that happening, I already knew deep down in my heart that something was wrong. Something was wrong. It was unnatural. I don't know if it was what they're saying, like with the direct energy weapons. I'm not saying that, but I was just saying like it was like choreographed. You know, I could see the cops. Why did they block the cops in? Why did they block the cops in? There was no. I mean, why did the cops block the people in? Sorry. And I guess this doesn't come with a promo pack, but it comes with six. I thought it was five in there. No, it's six. Yeah, six. But no promo. Usually they come with a promo card. Would have been cool. But yeah, so Maui fires, man. We have to make sure we're talking about it. We can't let them rest. We can't let them do another 9/11 to us. These are American people. I know people are saying, like, I heard a couple of videos that they're not part of America. They're like a territory, but that's incorrect. They accepted the United States. It's just that they're just not gaining help from this administration. They're not getting help from Biden. They're not doing nothing. FEMA, they're actually stopping them. I've been hearing stories that like vigilante people have to been coming in there and like arresting the local people. I forgot what the card trick was for this one, but we're just gonna see what we got right here. So that ain't right. That's not right. We haven't been able to open any cards because everything's been so expensive too with this administration. Gas is high, food is high. Here we go, first EX. Nice. All right. And it's just all bad right now. And I don't see people asking questions like, where are these missing children? You can just see them like saying like, oh, we're gonna rebuild, we're gonna do this, because it sounds like it's a displacement. Look up this word called democide. Look at this word called democide and see what it democide means murder by government. And this government is no good, man. Is it 3 to the front? I don't know what it was. Oh, it's not 3 to the front. Oh, whatever. There you go. I think that's the hit. Yeah, it's 4 to the front. So we got this. Oh, I thought those were print lines. Yeah, there's just so much in the world going on today, and so much is going to be dependent. The world is looking at watching America and seeing what we're doing to former President Trump, which is going to be the next president. God save America. And then after this, I'm going to show you the video. After this, I'm going to show you the video of this little kid, what he says. Little kid's smarter than most adults right now. Because he's not brainwashed. He's not by all this propaganda. See if I got it right there. There you go. It's all propaganda. Did you know that the creator of propaganda, the guy who created propaganda, his grandson is the owner of Netflix? That's interesting, huh? Oh, there's another hollow. And did you see? Oh, everybody coming through the border too is like military age male. You don't see no kids, no families, or nothing like that. Why is that? Because every kid and family that comes through gets taken and kidnapped into sex trafficking and all that bad stuff. What the heck? I keep messing up. How many is it to the? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2? So there's that. Skymoria. Yeah, there's so many missing children right now. Oh, I like that one. And nobody's reporting it. Media has to be people like me talking about it. Okay, actually, I'm going to show you the video of the little kid. Check it out.
Mainstream media, like CNN, has been brainwashing these people to be like just under like a spell of democratic stuff, and it's making them wear these masks that are unnecessary and making them lose oxygen. And it's bad. It's so bad for a community, and we need to fight back. I know I'm a kid. And to be honest, we need to be like Power Rangers. We need to fight back. We need to fight back against evil. Because CNN and the mainstream media are evil. They are trying to make us under a spell. And we need to resist it. We need to resist masks. We need to resist all of it. Okay? And we need to fight.
You see that? You see that what he said? He knows what's up. He can see for the world what it is. He can see what's going on. You guys comment below. What do you think happened in? I want to see. I want to hear your opinion. What happened in Maui? And also too, I'm going to talk about. I'm talking about RFK Jr. Robert Kennedy Jr. for Democrats. See, I grew up again Democrat. Grew up in a Democrat house. My mother's a Democrat. Everybody, but they're so like just brainwashed, just like this kid say, by the MSN and all this stuff, that she just believes what she says. And she legit told me that. She's like, I just believe it. But I started showing her all these videos and everything, and she's just like, whoa, I didn't even know that. And most people didn't even know that the KKK started the Democrat Party. And I didn't know that either until I started doing my research and started seeing everything. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. I seen a video of I remember when Biden, they showed like when he was doing debates, Biden said he called Trump Abraham Lincoln. He's like, Abraham Lincoln's the worst racist in the world or something like that. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, what? You call me Abraham Lincoln? What do you? I didn't want to say that. I was saying I haven't done since no president has done what I've done. That's what Trump said. No president has done what I've done since Abraham Lincoln. He's helped the black community very much in America. All communities, all races, all colors, all middle class Americans. That's why we love him, and that's why he's gonna win. But you comment below. I got that up with tape, so that's why it's gonna fall. It keeps falling on me, but I just had it up for the video. See, I have everything up with tape. But you comment below. Who do you think's gonna win? Oh, who do you think's gonna be running for president? Is it gonna be Trump? Oh, don't even get me started on these indictments. The indictments, ooh wee. That's so. What is it? 1, 2 only? Or no, it's just like that. I don't think there's a card trick at all. Just one. Oh, it's like Japanese. Just one to the front. I'm all putting 4. But the indictments, ooh. There's so many people going off on how they've been mistreated like that too, and been mistreated by this government. That there's just people waking up that you should have never done that to the president. You should have never done it to any president. I don't even want them to do that to Biden. Like, it's gonna make us look bad. You know what I mean? But Biden's messing up. Biden's just, he got so much evidence on him, and there's no evidence on Trump because he's hasn't done nothing. They're just trying to just scrape the barrel. They're really reaching hard. Okay, right now on the Charizard. Let's see if we can pull a Charizard. Last pack magic. Pull a Charizard. Trump's winning. How about that? Pull a Charizard on this one. Trump's winning. So let's see right here. There's your code card. Pause it if you need it. And just comment below too. When the video I showed you and the little kid. Like, what did you think about him saying that? What was you seen the reaction of the adults? And those are grown ass men. But they're older. I see it's just like my mother, like in their 50s. Everybody older is really brainwashed. Not everybody. There's some people that really stay tuned into what's going on in the world and have an open heart and an open mind. And there's people that are just so close-minded. And I was the same way when I was when Trump first became president. I watched the news and I thought I was like everybody else. And I was like, you know what? I seen Donald Trump with pictures with all kinds of celebrities that were black Americans, and I don't know how was the racist. So I started researching, seen all kinds of pictures, did everything myself, researched everything myself, and came to the conclusion that. And then I was making good money with Donald Trump. Gas was cheap. I was like, what's, you know what I mean? It was, everybody was thriving, everybody, and he was making America great until the COVID hit. Which we know about the COVID, which is not going to work. There's another video. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll show you guys at the end of the show of this guy talking about, Tucker Carlson. You know what? Let's pause it and show you the Tucker Carlson video. I love Tucker Carlson. He's the best. That's the one I said. He's the best. Check this out.
Here's my view of it. I think the lies are unsustainable. Lying is always unsustainable. You're always found out in the end, whether in your lifetime or posthumously. But lies are always revealed by their nature. And these lies are so big and so obvious and so stupid that it's going to be very clear to the majority of voters before the election that the Biden administration has no idea what it's doing, that Joe Biden is not running the government, and that it's not working at all. And I think by that point, we're going to have a real economic contraction. I think we're going to be in the teeth of a very tough recession, and that makes everything much more intense. And so if your goal is to maintain power, and if you think once you relinquish power, the problem with criminalizing politics is the people who do it imagine or know that it will be done to them. So once you start indicting your political opponents, you know that you have to win or else they're going to indict you if they win, right?
Right.
And so they can't lose. They will do anything to win. So how do they do that? They're not going to do COVID again. I know everyone on the right's afraid they're going to do COVID and mask mandate. They're not going to do that. They can't do that. If they've already been exposed, that won't work. There's going to be, no, what are they going to do? They're going to go to war with Russia is what they're going to do. There will be a hot war between the United States and Russia in the next year. And
really?
Yes, of course. They want it anyway. I don't think we'll win it, but that's a separate analysis. But I think it's a political matter. They need to declare war footing in order to assume war powers in order to win. I believe that. And I think the evidence suggests that's true. So if you're worried about our politics getting like even more vicious than it already is, and people being hurt in our politics, which is entirely possible, you should be worried about the prospect of an open war. We're already at war with Russia, of course. We're funding their enemies. So we're fighting Russia. But I mean, an open battle with Russia where we say we're at war with Russia. I think that could easily happen. I think we could Tonkin Gulf our way into it where all of a sudden missiles land in Poland. The Russians did it. Our NATO ally has been attacked. We're going to war. I could see that happening very easily. So if you're worried about that, you need to put as much pressure as you possibly can on the Republican-held Senate to force a peace, which can be done. The United States could force a peace in Ukraine tonight. We're funding one side. There is no Ukrainian army outside of NATO. If NATO withdrew its support for Ukraine, Ukraine would crumble in a day. So we are the only power in the world that can bring both sides to the table to force a peace, which will be unsatisfactory as all forced peaces are. Like each side will give more than it wants, but that's the only option. Otherwise, I would bet my house on it. We are going to war with Russia. And of course, the stakes are everything, our life on the planet. I mean, these are the two biggest nuclear arsenals in the world facing off against each other. So like, this is insane. They're insane. These are people who think men can become women, who believe that face masks save you from COVID. I mean, these are not rational people. Would they go to war with Russia? Of course they would. Again, they want to anyway. And I don't know why Republicans don't get this at all, but they don't seem to get it. And meanwhile, Republican leaders, and Mitch McConnell's senile too, so I don't even blame him, but all the stupid Republican senators and McCarthy in the House, I mean, it's pathetic. These people are all on board with the war against Russia. Why?
Well, I think it may even be scarier because you say they believe masks work or they believe men can become women and so on and so forth. I don't know that they believe that. I think it may be worse. I think they can say or do anything to hang on to power.
Their view of Russia is very, and I can say this as someone who was, against the Soviets when it mattered, when they existed. But I'm maybe the only person in the United States who doesn't really have very strong feelings about Russia. I'm not that interested in Russia. I don't see it as our enemy or ally. I just don't have strong emotions about Russia. So I look at this and I see true hysteria. Like they've convinced themselves that our global enemy is Russia. And I really think they mean that. And certainly the Republicans mean it. The Nikki Haley, Mike Pence, the low IQ wing of the Republican Party, which is most of the Republican Party, is low IQ at the leadership level. They all think that and they mean it. And like someone needs to slap them awake. You're leading this country to its destruction. We've already lost control of the world. The American empire's in free fall right now. And we're going to lose the US dollar. And when that happens, we're going to have real poverty here, like Great Depression level poverty. And it comes from this war. And I don't understand why no one else can see this, but it's super obvious once you leave. Spend a week in Europe and talk to smart people on both sides. Like it doesn't matter what their politics are, and ask them like, what effect do you think the war in Ukraine has had on American leadership in Europe? Dude. And by the way, Western Europe is our only reliable ally in the world. We only have one real ally, and that's Western Europe. And Western Europe is being destroyed by this. The German economy was crushed when the Biden administration blew up Nord Stream. I know nobody cares, but if you think like long term about this, they're really kicking the legs out from under this country in a way that is not possible to repair, at least in the short term.
So you've seen what Tucker Carlson's prediction was, that because he knows we're not going to comply with the mask. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. We're not going to tell you nothing. People with the Trump app, we're not, but don't tell us to wear the mask. We're not going to, if you have a mask on, that's fine. That's, that's more power to you. That's what you feel like, but you can't force us to wear the mask. You can't force us not to like Donald Trump. You can't force us. You know what I'm saying? That's not American. That's communist. That's fascist. That's what these left people on the left, I don't know if it's Democrat or even Republican. Some people are just like that. And they just are in on it. And I'm going to show you guys a video I saw about the 300. The video about the 300 is real interesting. Real interesting. But let's finish this to see what the full charges are. Here we go. I did say if I get a Charizard. Oh, no. No, not even a holo. Just got one EX out here. Here we go. One EX. And I said if we get a Charizard, Trump's going to win for sure. Well, it's going to be an uphill battle for Trump, I'll tell you that much. Just like he's right now, indicted on all these trumped up charges, as we like to call them. Just totally un-American to go after your political opponent. And I don't want Trump to do that, but if he has sufficient evidence and it's not like all crockpot like the way they're doing it to him, then you know what I mean? He has to do what he has to do. But I don't want to make it look like he's gonna go after his political opponents either, like un-American. Don't do it in an un-American approach. Let everybody know every step that you're doing. Don't hide nothing. Transparency is key, right? There we go. God bless America. Hopefully everybody has a blessed day. God bless your families. Everybody keep your heads up, ears open, eyes open. Watch your surroundings. Only those that are paranoid survive, and failure to prepare is preparing to fail. All right, love you guys. See you guys on the next one.